What up, what up, what up? What's up? Hello, hello, hello. What's cracking? What's cracking? Ooh, I got a different, this juice is kind of intimidating me over here. We got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 green apples. We got celery. We got cucumbers, 2 of these. Parsley, cilantro. We got pineapple. I got a whole pineapple, but it's not ripe. We got 2 lemons. 2 lemons. We got grapes. Grape! And we got, y'all know me, my favorite, that watermelon. We got that watermelon too, baby. Yellow watermelon. So this gonna be a nice extravaganza right here. When I see some good comments, I will interact, okay? So this is the Nama J2. You guys, when people come to the comments, you guys tell them, man. It's the Nama J2 because everybody gonna be asking. It costs $700. You know, a lot of y'all be complaining about $30 supplements, so I know you ain't gonna spend $700. But if you go to my TikTok, I have 3 other juicers that's from $79 to $130 that do the same thing, just not, what's the word I'm looking for? Not as robust as this one. This has super wide, is super heavy duty, man. So we go get our first process is peeling the apples, right? We don't want the skin because it might be saturated with them good old chemicals America and everybody, it ain't just America, that everybody like to spray so the bugs don't get to them. See how that decore that? Boom. Look how that decore it. Boom. Come on, man. If y'all can do me a favor, the ones that really mess with your boy, click those 3 dots up top and like the stream. I don't know why YouTube switched the lights. Like, that don't make no sense, bro. Why they switched the lights. So if y'all can hit that like for your boy, I highly appreciate it. You know, I've been around for over 17 years on YouTube now, still at it, baby. Haven't lost my drive, haven't lost my ambition, my resilience. Haven't lost it, man. I still love you guys like I did when I first started. Well, even more now. Back when I first started, I didn't care about nobody. I was just doing videos to have fun, to entertain myself. But now I actually got a love for humanity. I mean, I've always loved humanity. But at that point in my life, it was just about me having fun and getting out the ghetto when I first started YouTube in 2007. Well, my first videos was 2007, but I started my channel 2008. 17 years. It was 17 years in April. So yeah, guys, this right here is called the Miracle Juice, but I am adding some other things to it. For those that just popped in, I got a yellow watermelon. I got a thing full of grapes, which is gonna take a while to get in there. I got pineapple. I have a whole one in there, but I had to get this because it's not right. We got 2 lemons. We got cilantro, parsley, 12 green apples. I'm gonna put 2 stalks of celery in there and 2 cucumbers. 2 cucumbers. So I'm peeling the green apples right now. These are Granny organic apples. And this is the Miracle Juice 2.0 because I'm adding in watermelon and grapes. So yesterday, guys, I had to go get a root canal. And it was my first time ever getting one, so I was scared for 2 days, man. I was like anxiety filled for 2 days. And I didn't feel no pain. Didn't feel nothing. So so let me tell y'all this. Fruit, thank you God for making fruit. But you got to take care of your teeth when you eat them, man. It will decay and cause rotten. It will get your shit rotten. And that's what a lot of these fruitarians don't tell you. I guess they don't go to the dentist probably. Oh, it got that stuff on it. I washed this yesterday and that stuff leaking off the metal thing. Damn. This apple peeler is leaking, like the metal stuff is peeling off of there. Right there. It's weird, man. This one, my last one, didn't do that. So yeah, guys, if you're a fruitarian, you better brush your teeth after every time you eat it. And drink it. Drinking it, this is truthfully, oh, look at that. Fucking up. Give me some paper towels. Thank you. Oh, a straw? Yeah. That's smart. Yeah, that's smart. If you go drink it with a straw. That's some good advice right there. But y'all got to remember, so I was a fruitarian for 2 years. So I was smacking down that fruit and it was just eating up my teeth, man. Because I wasn't brushing my teeth after I was drinking it all day, eating it all day. And I wasn't brushing my teeth after every time. So that's the only thing as a fruitarian, and I haven't heard nobody say that. I haven't heard Yaki and none of them. I haven't heard, what's the other old man, fruitarian? I ain't heard none of them say that. Nah, they got an OG one. From Jamaica or something. He live out there with the fruit. Let's see. But for me, fruitarian lifestyle isn't realistic because you're not getting all the nutrients you need. And I knew this when I was doing it. Like people used to be asking about protein. Of course, fruitarians be, oh, you don't need protein, you know. But even though it's protein in fruits, but not a lot. But soon as I started back eating eggs and fish, boom, back swole. Because I was doing the same workouts when I was fruitarian, just you weak. You don't have your testosterone low, and you weak. Because you got to think, if you're not getting fats or protein, oh man, what happened? If you're not getting in those fats or protein, you're not getting in the vitamins you need to produce testosterone. It's vitamin D. If you ain't getting in a lot of vitamin D, your body ain't gonna produce a lot of testosterone, new testosterone. Let's see. So it's a great experience. I recommend it to people that need to reset their body and heal. But even if you got cancer, you got to do veggies. You're not supposed to do fruit because you don't want the cancer to feed off the sugars. So it's a lot I learned, man. I love it. But my favorite fast is water fast. That separates that separate the weak from the strong right there. Yeah, you could. That shit easy. You be fasting for 24 hours.
53.
Well, what you talking about? Shit easy. When you get to that third day, you feel like you on meth. I couldn't sleep or nothing. I had so much energy. Or delirium, one. It's either. But I couldn't sleep 3 hours when I was doing all those mono fruit and Yeah, that's perfect. Remember, I didn't even sleep. I didn't sleep in my bed for 2 years. I had two. I was just up, riled up, and just I read a lot.
And judging everybody.
That's why they on my helmet now, all social media. I thought he was a fruitarian.
He was up all night and judging everybody in the house.
Nah, that was just that first, when I did the first watermelon.
If it ain't sheeted, it ain't needed. He was going crazy. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, it was tough watching my family eat stuff I knew that they shouldn't be eating.
How much water is too much water during a fast?
So it's not. So so it's a guy named Lauren Lockman. Check him out on YouTube. He's a water fast god, bro. He got it's Loren Lockman, Lockman. Anyway, he's a water fast god. He do retreats like every month, bro. I got goosebumps because I want to go. I want to go do his 21 day and then his 40 day. But he said he got the exact amount of water you're supposed to drink throughout the day. I don't want to misquote it, but it was like 6 ounces like every 10 minutes or something like that. But yeah, Bobby Smith had him on his, if you type in Lauren Lockman, his channel will pop up and the interviews will pop up. And that's who I really learned that I wasn't intaking enough water when I did my water fast. Because I was only drinking when I got thirsty, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to drink, like he said, every 10 minutes, sipping. But I tell you, I never saw parasites. I never thought I had parasites till I did that water fast. And that was after a year of fruit fasting. And I still had parasites when I did the water fast. So that's it for the apples. Good. This thing annoys me, bro. I'll be glad when they come out with a good electrical one. So that's done. Let's do the watermelon now. Yellow watermelon. Got the yellow watermelon there. It got a little mushy. That's why I'm juicing it. Me knowing what I know now, I would just eat the fruit. But this right here keeps the family and myself hydrated, so I make it twice a week. Usually on Thursday, but today I was like, I'll get it out the way. So bam, that's that for that. Now we got grapes. I'm gonna do these grapes. I need to peel them off. Maybe I put them in there as that go. Let's see. Haven't watched this stuff in years. Bro's looking healthy. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Just want to be an example for the older fellas. Younger fellas, they doing their own thing. They don't want to listen to their aunt, man. Youngsters nowadays, they don't want to. At least in my day, when I grew up, we listened to the OGs, man. Nowadays, they want to learn the hard way. And I don't have no problem letting them. They want to learn the hard way, man. I wish I had. If I had the internet when I was young, bro, I've been a millionaire at 16, man. Especially now, these youngsters, they playing sports, they getting deals in high school. That would have been me. Y'all know what I went to prison for? So if y'all had never watched my story, Monster the Kali Muscle story, it got like 46 million views on YouTube. It was one of the first biggest documentaries, right? Little mini documentary. Anyway, so I give y'all story time. Y'all want story time? So bam, I was going to Fresno State, just pledging for Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. And year before, so my senior year, this is where it all started. My senior year of high school, I was senior class president, had all the football schools in United States trying to get me. So I opted for Fresno State because Fresno State had sent a lot of defensive backs to the pros. So bam, I picked Fresno State, right? And they had a lot of the top guys. Trent Dilfer, they had he was the main one. He went, yeah, if y'all don't know Trent Dilfer, I think he coached somewhere right there. But anyway, so bam, I opted for Fresno State. So boom, I get to Fresno, and things ain't turning out like I thought they would. I had the Prop 48. For those who don't know what that is, my SAT score sucked. And so I was on the football team with a full football scholarship and academic scholarship, but because my SAT score sucked, I had to do what's called a Prop 48. Y'all can Google it. I don't think they have it now. You ain't even got to take the SAT, they said. But anyway, so I Prop 48, so it's like a red shirt. It's a step before you red shirt. And so I was able to practice with the team. I was able to go to the bowl games. We played Ohio State at Pigskin Classic. Bam. I went to my sophomore year, I went to Oakland, and I bought a new car, whatever. New car to me. It wasn't brand new, but it was a used car. It was a Chevy Chevelle Laguna. Y'all look it up, man. I love that, man. I got it off the lot. You know what I'm saying? I think I got a credit card or a loan. School. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, so it was only like $1,200 back then. That was a lot, right? But it was clean. I got some music put in and everything. So I went back to Oakland for my little brother's birthday. And so I took him shopping, and he's 7 years younger than me. Took him shopping, so I drove from Fresno to Oakland in the car, which is about 3-4 hours. So on the way back, a rod busted in the engine. And this is all in my book, guys. Ex-con to icon. You could get my book. And so as I'm driving back to Oakland, a rod busted in the engine, right? And so called up my mom, her AAA, that's on hit. Her AAA towed it back to Fresno. Y'all, I'm just a dumb kid, y'all, all right? So take this, don't be like you dumb. I know I was dumb, right? And the cold part about it, I was a youth pastor at this time too. But this is how the devil get in your head. So bam, she towed it back to Oakland. I call up a shop. They say, oh, it costs $500 to get a new engine. So I'm like, bet, put it in. So as they putting in the engine, I check my bank account. I only had $500. So I'm like, man, I ain't about to break myself. You know what I mean? And back then, you couldn't get a job if you had a scholarship, guys. I had job offers to go to the gym because I started working at 24-Hour Fitness. Well, it's called 24-Hour Knotless when I was a sophomore in high school, all the way till I graduated. So I had a crazy resume. I had been working since I was 12. Back in my day, you was able to work at 12, guys. So bam, I had an extensive resume already at 18. So bam, I worked at Domino's, I worked a telemarketer, I did McDonald's, and then I worked at the gym. So I already had a nice resume for working. So bam, I couldn't work, right? So I go to my coach because I don't want to break myself, right? So I go to Coach Sweeney. I'm like, Coach Sweeney, I need an advance on my scholarship money. And Coach Sweeney, I went to his office and sat down. He looked me square in the eye. He said, son, a man got to do what a man got to do to survive in his life. And I'm from Oakland. I packed pistols to the day. Since I was 12, I done had me a pistol, man. Just keeping it PI, you know what I mean? So he telling a young, I wouldn't consider myself as a gangster at that point, but I was just thuggish. You know what I mean? I was thuggish. Damn, that's the most I ever got. Yeah, so I was thuggish. And so Coach Sweeney told me that, and my mind automatically went negative. And so I called my mom right after that. I'm like, Mom, can you spot me like $200, $300? And my mom she was a nurse, bro. She retired at like 40 years, so she was making back then good buddy, at least $120,000 a year. And my stepfather, he had his own business. He was making about the same. So it wasn't like they was poor or broke. And so, bam, done with the grapes, guys. So, bam, I got upset, man. Like, man, I need to get my car out. And I remember watching robberies on the news. If you know, it escalated today, guys. I used to be a klepto. I used to go into malls, Macy's, just put on leather jackets, walk out, shit like that. I used to do little shit that built up to the big shit, right? And so my frat brothers, I was in Alpha Phi Alpha. Thank you, bro, for the dono. Much love. Let me see who that is. Give them a shout out, man. They spent their hard-earned money on me, man. Let me see. Glad to see you bouncing back, bro, for sure. Much love. Bearded Viking Woodworks. Appreciate you, bro. So, bam. All right, see you in a little bit. So, the devil got in my head. I already had a pistol because I had gotten a little beef at Fresno behind my roommate. So, had my pistol. And it's funny because I called not only my mother, I called he like my mentor right now, Kapata. I called him. Brad, I'm about to go rob somebody. He was like, nah, don't do it, man. Don't do it. And I started asking around my frat brothers. I started hearing little stuff about my fraternity brothers doing robberies throughout Fresno. So I hit them up. I'm like, hey, man, y'all be hitting licks? They're like, oh, yeah, you want to go on one? And I'm like, yeah, let me go on one. So the night I was supposed to go on one with them, they canceled. And so I'm like, I was already amped up. I'm the type guy to this day. If I tell myself I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. So I was already hyped up to do something crazy. And so I'm going to show y'all how God works too. So bam, I'm in all black. I got my pistol. I'm like, I'm going to go rob somebody. And so, and this is the case that got me into prison, guys, as well. You could get my book, Ex-Con to Icon. I'm in detail with all this I'm talking about. So it ain't no secret. But, so bam, I'm in all black. I got my pistol. I had two cars, the car that was broke down, but I had another car that was a Pontiac J2000. And I had bought it from my other fraternity brother. And so I had that. So it wasn't in my name. But I tried to go to DMV. I'm going to show you how dumb criminals be, bro. That's the moral of this story, too. But so I had the J200, Pontiac J2000, I mean. And so I went to DMV weeks before to try to get it in my name, but they couldn't put it in my name because my frat brother, he didn't do something. He didn't pay something on it or something. Anyway, So I couldn't transfer the title, right? So bam, I get in that car. Well, as I'm walking out to get in that car, my roommate, who was like my brother, bro. This one y'all gotta listen. This is the main factor of this story. So as I'm walking out the house, my frat brother, which was my roommate, Damon Hawkins, shout out to him. I'm walking out, he walking in. I got the goosebumps. Ooh. I got the goosebumps, y'all. And so he walking out, I'm walking in. And he put his hand on my shoulder, looked me in the eye, and said, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm about to go, nothing, man. I ain't doing nothing. I'm about to," and it was like midnight. And so let me read this off right quick. My boy, Sonny Bums. Keep up the good work and thanks for inspiring young men like myself. Much love, baby. I appreciate that. Hell yeah. And so I'm walking out, he walking in. He put his hand on my shoulder. He said, "What you doing?" I'm like, nothing. Couldn't even look him in the eye, right? And he said, "Whatever you doing, don't do it. Take your ass in the house, man." And I'm like, "I'm all right. I'm just going to go drive, cool off, man." But I already had in my head that if I seen anybody outside, that I was going to get them. I was going to rob them. And so, sure enough, I'm riding down the street. It's midnight. And then I finally come to my senses. I'm like, man, what the hell I'm doing? I'm about to do something dumb. Let me take my ass home. So as I started driving back home, the devil, I'd never forget, bro. I know some of y'all might have experienced this. I'm driving back home, which would have saved my life from going to prison, I feel. And the devil like, "Look to your left." And I look to my left, and there's a dude out there at the ATM. And I'm like, "Well, here we go." Went over there and took his money. And I'm going to show you how God worked. Took his money at gunpoint. And evidently he wasn't scared, right? So as I got in the car, I drove off. He figured it was the only car on the street. So he followed me. He got the license plate. And, I didn't hurt him or nothing. And next thing I know, I get to my house. And I go in the house. And like, it wasn't even 30 minutes. Whole Fresno police force is at my door. But I'm thinking I'm a smart ass criminal. I'm like, "Oh, they ain't got no search warrant. They can't come in." And that was true. They couldn't come in. They was knocking on the door for about 30 minutes. And I'm young and dumb and, never been to jail. And then so I really didn't have no fear too much. So I just went to sleep. And when I woke up in the morning, about 5 in the morning, I thought they was still casing the house or whatever. So I jumped out of my back window and went to my other frat brother house and told him what happened. And then that night we went to San Jose State to some fraternity parties. And I came back. We came back like Sunday. And at the time we was pledging some of females that wanted to be a part of the fraternity. And they was called Alpha Angels. And so when I pulled up, everybody like they seen a ghost. Like, what's up? What you doing? I'm like, "What's wrong with y'all?" They're like, "Man, the police been hitting all our houses looking for you." And I'm like, "Man, y'all go rat on the motherfucker." So that night, I got a Greyhound back to Oakland and discussed it with my mom and my stepdad. And they like, "Well, you could be on the run all your life, or you can deal with it." And I'm thinking, okay, I had on a hoodie. They couldn't see my face. And the funny thing about that, I went to my class reunion, my 30-year class reunion, And I talked to one of my classmates that ended up going to Fresno State with me. And she was like, boy, I seen you on the news. I knew that was you. I was like, you seen me on the news? I knew it was on the news. Fresno State football player committing mass robberies. Oh, the funny thing about it is, so I talked to my mom and my stepdad about it. They like, you could deal with it or run all your life. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to go back to Fresno and see what's happening. So I go back to Fresno. They arrest me. I didn't see the streets for 7 years. So I went in October 2001. No, I went in October 1994. And I got out February 2001. Because I lost all my time at San Quentin. I was wild out at San Quentin. But yeah, y'all. So, the moral of that story is when God sent an angel or a messenger to tell you to do the right thing, listen, bro. Believe me. I remember even, it'd been times where my mother, even though we had a rocky relationship, would tell me stuff and I didn't listen and something bad had happened. So if you God's child, which all of us are, he gonna send a messenger. You better believe it. So yeah, guys, we almost done with this juice. I got my celery. So y'all gotta listen, bro. I know it'd be hard, but if it's somebody you respect and love and they giving you a message from God, listen to it, bro. I'm telling you, it's gonna save you a lot of hardship in your life. And like I say, they say a wise man always learn from others' mistakes, right? And if you need somebody to talk to, it's always, some of us don't have. They said men nowadays, most men don't even have a best friend, don't even have a friend. So, yes.
Somebody's here on the door. Somebody's here.
I didn't hear him.
He's knocking.
No, don't answer. Let's see. I don't know that fool. Nah, we good. Who was that?
I want ice cream. Daddy, can you give me ice cream? Daddy, give me ice cream.
In a minute, as soon as I finish juicing. Man, that's the thing about the suburbs. Just random people come to your door, man. They don't come to my fucking door unannounced. They ain't like that in the hood. Not that I want to live in the hood. When I grew up, the whole objective was to get out the hood. Nowadays, they be bragging about being in the ghetto. Like, well, it was our main objective. So yeah, guys, that was when I went to I went to Fresno County Jail, and I could have bailed out. My bail was only like $2,000, bro. I could have gave him $200, but I was institutionalized. As soon as I got there, I liked it. It was like I was meant to be there. It's crazy. Have y'all ever been somewhere and it's like you meant to be there? So this is cilantro. I'm gonna do a handful of that. Then I'm gonna do some parsley. Is he gone? Kali, that dude gone? Sure, my house unannounced, man. Y'all like that too? Don't show up to my spot unannounced, man. What is that? So yeah, we got 2 lemons now. So yeah, I end up staying in Fresno County Jail. My parents, they wanted to bail me out, but I said, nah, I'm cool. I was having too much fun, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And they had pinned me out to be the shot caller, so I was doing some crazy stuff up in there. And then my chess game got impeccable. I was playing chess like at least 8-10 hours a day, working out about 3 hours a day. I was on program. Not to laugh, but serious. But anyway, so bam, stayed in there 9 months. I went to a court hearing in about 8 months. I mean, I was going to court in between. They was trying to offer me deals. So I go to court this one time. They say, okay, we're going to give you probation, right? I had been in there at this time about, like I say, about 8 months. So they like, we're going to give you probation. I'm like, hell yeah, where I sign? Signed for probation, bro. So my fraternity brothers was there, my mom's, my stepdad. It was packed with all my people, right? And y'all got to remember, I'm only 19 at this time. So everybody like, yeah, you getting out today, you getting out. And so I had a black DA, man. That's why I've never been biased, prejudiced, racist, nothing, bro. Black young DA. She looked at the crowd, looked at me, said, nah, I think I made a mistake. Let me check with my supervisor. Soon she said that, I knew it was a wrap. So they took a recess at court, and I already knew it was a wrap. Like I was gonna have to go to trial after this. So she come back. She said, yeah, I made a mistake. I meant to say 5 years in CYA, California Youth Authority. And all the OGs say, they already told me, they said, Kali, if you go to YA, you ain't gonna get out till you 25. Cause you gonna be fighting, you gonna have to run shit, you know what I mean? You gonna have to do a lot of shit in YA, cause it's just like, they wild up in there. And you gonna have to get in where you fit in. And so I'm like, nah, I ain't taking that deal, let's go to trial. And so, looking in hindsight, it was about the same. But anyway, so I went to trial and of course lost. So they gave me the maximum 7 years. And what I thought was that I was gonna get 50%. I thought I was gonna get half time. And so I didn't know. I got my case in October 1994, and the law just passed that month. For any violent cases, you get 85%. And so I got 85% and didn't know it. So when I got to Wasco, then Delano, I was in the law library trying to fight it, trying to get an appeal. And they like, boy, you don't get out till, it was 1994, y'all. They said, you ain't getting out till, at the time, it was 2000. And all I can remember was the Prince song, like 1990, like the world gonna be over in 1999. And I'm like, fuck, I ain't gonna get out of prison, man. I'm gonna die in prison. The world go in. And so I fought that. I tried to get an appeal for like 3 years, and by that time, I'm like, shit, I'm chilling now. I was having too much fun in San Quentin. So I went to Wasco reception. I did about 14 months at Delano. Then I got transferred to Tehachapi. Then I went to San Quentin, because every time my points would drop, I went level 3, level 2, and San Quentin was level 2. And then I went back up to a level 3, because at San Quentin we was getting in riots and I was the top dog. And so I was having to make a lot of calls, and the prison officials knew it. So we had a big riot in 99 at San Quentin, and I got shipped to Solano. And Solano was cool. I stayed at Solano level 3 yard for a year. Then in 2000, because I ended up getting all my time. I ended up getting losing all my time in San Quentin. So instead of getting out 2000, I got out 2001. And so Solano, we had a little, internal issues. But overall, it was easy. It was an easy time. Besides, like I say, some internal stuff. But yeah, paroled in February, a week before my birthday, 2001. So like February 11th, something like that. My birthday is February 18th. And so, yeah, got out from that, man. The first day, second day, went and got a job at 24 Hour Fitness and became a stripper. All in the same week, man. And my first week, so I got out on like a Monday or Tuesday. Wednesday, the next day I was hired at 24 Hour Fitness. And then, the same day I went and took pictures and submitted it to a strip agency called Men of Exotica. They still around too in the Bay Area. And they like, come on. And I went to that Friday night, I went to a big ass strip extravaganza, John B. It was all women. John B did a concert. It was like thousands of women that I had to strip in front of my first week out. It was spectacular, man. But of course me, being a dummy, got in the dope game and ended up going back. Yeah, I went back to prison in 10 months after doing 7 years. Then I went back 3 more times, guys. Man, that's it for the juice. Let me shake it up and get a little sippy sip. Let y'all know how I rate it. So let's go over what's in here, guys. So we got grapes, green grapes. We got pineapples. We got yellow watermelon. We got 2 huge cucumbers, 2 lemons, cilantro, parsley. We got cilantro, parsley, 12 green apples. And I believe that's it. Oh, ginger. I got to do some ginger, y'all. I need my ginger. So I need to do this. I got some ginger shots, though. I'm going to put these ginger shots in there, y'all. Because they just sitting up here going to waste. I think I'll do 2. 2 of these ginger shots. Yeah. Look better. Appreciate that. Much love to everybody. I think I got the most views ever today on there. Much love to everybody. If y'all like story time, man, you know what I mean? I keep it going. My one barely know the guy, but should I give him a shot still? Hell yeah, bro. I mean, we all make mistakes. That's the thing. Even people on social media, everybody act like they perfect or something. Like they sinless. In the Bible, it says, "Thou without sin, throw the first stone." If you without sin, then hey, you must be Jesus. So yeah, guys, I'm gonna shake this up. Super excited. That was a good story time. Got me through that. Yeah, I was a youth pastor and ended up a dummy. Youth pastor turned dummy. Okay, baby, wait a minute. Daddy will get it in a second, okay? Daddy, get it in a second. Let me see what we got, guys. Let's do a little taste testy. Ooh, let's do a taste testy, baby.
That's spicy.
Oh, man. This is spectacular. For sure, Jeff. Much love.
I want to get one.
You want some?
Yeah.
How's the Superman Compton? He doing good. You better give that. That ain't my girl. That ain't my daughter. That's my son.
Give me ice cream.
Okay, you go get some. Oh yeah, that is my daughter. Sold my soul. Nah, my soul was sold when I was robbing and shooting people. It's crazy how people call people like me sellouts now that I'm doing a legal lifestyle helping people. But when I was doing the demonic works, oh, you're a cool guy. Hey, that goes to let you know how the world. They say the only time Khalid got mad was when what? When his wife used that juicer.
Daddy, open it.
Crazy how you seen.
Always take the trash
That's
away.
good. You say,
Can we help
you say it was good in the pen. For me, it was because it was like I was supposed to be there.
Looking good, right? And do homework.
It was like destiny. Like, have you ever been somewhere and it feel like destiny?
Always take the trash away. Give me the trash.
Organic ketchup,
Always take the trash away.
superfood versus super juice. Food.
Why you
This
take
juice, man. That's what I was talking about earlier. If you don't brush your teeth after every time you eat or drink, I'm shiny as hell. God bless you and your family. Appreciate that, King. Much love. What's wrong with my eyes? Oh, they changed. Need to get you a juicer? Hell yeah. Well, guys, much love. Thank you for everybody that was viewing. Well, I see we had the most views ever, probably ever. And no, I think one other time, like 10 years ago, maybe, when was that? 2000, when I was, oh, that's when Fortnite first came out. I had like 5,000 people in there. But man, much love to everybody. Y'all stay positive. Make sure you follow me on all other social media platforms. I'll be banging out, especially Snapchat. My Snapchat crazy, y'all. I'm getting like 11 million views a day on there. It's crazy. So my Snap is Kali Muscle Snap. I do day in the life. I show what I eat every day, my workouts every day, and all that good stuff, man. So TikTok, I'm mainly selling on there. I'm not doing too much entertainment videos. I post 10 videos a day, but it's all selling products. My Instagram, I post a few times a day. And yeah, did you do a review, Yaki Awaken product? Yes. I streamed on Twitch when it first came out, bro. I got an account with 21,000 people over there. I don't even use it. I'm going to get that to my son. So much love to everybody. God bless.